I was born in Moscow, but I remember nothing of that time. I was just an infant when the old world was destroyed in the flames of nuclear fire. I, along with 40,000 others, were saved by retreating to the metro stations deep under the city. Now, 20 years have passed, and going up into the embrace of an endless winter was left to a few brave souls. The metro was our home, and our fortress against the nightmarish mutants who roamed the tunnels. Still, we never gave up hope that we would return to the surface. But one day, a new threat appeared, and we found ourselves in a war to determine the very existence of our species.
Hello and welcome to a brand new LP of Metro 2033 Redux. I've been looking forward to doing this for a while. I'll admit, I do quite enjoy the Metro series. Read the books, except for 35. We haven't been translated into English yet, so still waiting on that one. But I played both the games. I've done them both on Ranger Hardcore, which is always it's definitely a fun experience where everything can kill you in one shot, but you can kill them in one shot, which is always a nice little thing. But yeah, you have to take what do you call it though? There's some sacrifices for that though, which is a shame, but whatever. So with the normal difficulties, you get your normal, your range hardcore and ranger, and then your easy, normal, and hardcore. But then you get these two subcategories, which play more for what it used to be like and what Last Light is, because Redux is just an updated version from Last Light, really. But they upgraded everything, some in other ways than others. Some ways I'm not a fan of. I think I'll be running this on Survivalist instead of Spartan, though. It's more Spartan focuses on, well, as it reads there, you get better ammo and all this kind of stuff, but it's a lot more of a quicker experience. Survival is slow paced and there's not as much to fight. Well, not as much to fight. There is still a lot to fight, but you don't get as much, and it's the better challenge. Stealth is still runs around the same. I'm going to be doing survival anyway. I'm also going to be doing this on hardcore. Oh, it's an easy option. Huh, thought it was. My reason being, I've done hardcore and it's nice, but you don't get the proper experience, I don't think, really, from it. Sure, you lose all your HUD. You only get 2 weapons, and you can get really screwed over in some areas. But why would you? I don't really feel the need to limit myself. So 3 weapons, which I can change at any order to, so I can be carrying 3 assault rifles if I wanted to. A bit silly, but because originally it used to be you have your sidearm, which I always think is a great thing in games. And you can have 2 primaries, a primary and secondary then. But not enough games do that, which always irritated me. That would be standard, that, wouldn't it? But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to run it hardcore just for just something a bit different, really, I guess. Again, Ranger Hardcore is nothing special, really. It's just bragging rights is the best way to describe it. Ranger Hardcore. It's not hard, but it's just one of them ones, I guess. I enjoy running hardcore anyway, so let's get going. I'll also point out I'll be quiet for the majority of the start of this because there's a lot of talking in it, so enjoy your time.
The tunnel grew colder. Miller and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we would climb up into the howling wind to fight our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. my long journey was nearly at the end. But would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
Hey, Artyom. When you left your home station, did you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world, or send it straight to hell.
Gotcha!
We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Shh, тихо. Something's moving in the next room. Open the gate, I'll cover. Shit is always breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate. Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks. Ready, Artyom? Follow me. Okay, up we go. Seems like nobody's home. Before we hit the surface, put your gas mask on. Like goldfish outside this wall.
We're almost there. This is the Korolev performance room. It's really close to the tower. Open! Okay, here they come. Let's give it a pull. Okay, Artyom. Pull. Anuka! And here it is, Artyomушка.
Come in, Holman. Come in. Over. You're coming through loud and clear. Over. We're at the tower. I repeat, we're at the tower. Did the group move out? Over. Well, that's affirmative. We've made contact. We should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over. Roger. We'll contact you again when we're at the top of the tower.
Glad to see you, Colonel. You hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle!
Stay calm. Watch your backs, boys. Okay. Looks it's gonna be tougher than the library.
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20, and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
Artyom, awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
So, I can actually talk here for a little bit. Just a teeny bit, anyway. Yeah, we're in Exhibition. I have a weird feeling it's not actually called Exhibition in the book, but that could be just the Russian name I'm thinking of. But yeah, I like this. In the books, it actually mentions as Exhibition as a they make tea. They make all sorts from mushrooms. This is one of the main places for mushroom growing. Yeah, that's what one of Artyom's jobs is. He works in the mushroom fields.
Let's go, Artyom.
Pigs, disease. I've been through worse, and I'm not giving up. What's your
Alex.
Yes, Nikolai?
The station can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
What more can we do? We'll see what Hunter says.
Sergei, have you seen my Sergei?
Hello, Artyom. Another patrol was attacked last night.
Mommy,
The hospital's
do
full.
we need to wait long?
Let's go, Artyom.
The situation's under control.
No
What
visitor.
about Alexei?
Pieter.
He was at the outpost.
Oh, that's you.
He's been wounded. Alexei was in the battle. Has anyone seen him?
Come on,
The captain
Alex.
said he was okay.
Hello,
but
Artyom.
I hope he's alive.
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement. 2 died this morning.
The Dark Ones do not kill outright, but they damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later, this leads to death.
Can't get it. I can't reach.
Wait,
No, keep away from me. What the hell? Who could that be?
it's Hunter.
Mutants don't knock first. Open the damn gate. Welcome to Exhibition, Hunter.
Thanks. Now close your gate.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
Good to see you, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
So, Hunter, what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels. Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else.
What the hell?
Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile, you kill it.
Intruder alarm in the main vent shaft. They're coming in from above.
Shit. Just what we needed.
There are wounded here just behind the wall. The
Kirill, take your group to the tunnels.
Alex,
Hunter,
we must stay here and defend the hall.
all right, our team, quickly get a weapon. Damn, they never come this far into this station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
Artyom, are you all right?
Of course. It's a dead-eye shot, this one. No Dark Ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the Dark Ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. The Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution. You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws. And I'll take more than a few of your Homo Novus with me to hell.
You think you're some old movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers, trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully, Artyom. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards. I signed on for the ride.